Hello beautiful people, you're welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are all doing great. In today's video I want to share with you my exfoliating body lotion recipe. This is an exfoliating body lotion that is really good. It was so nice, so you're going to love the recipe. Let's get right into the video. I'm going to get started by weighing out my ingredients. I'll place a clean beaker on my scale to weigh out my water phase ingredients. I will add in some distilled water into my beaker. I am using 172.5 grams of my distilled water. After adding my distilled water, I will add in some glycerin into my distilled water. I am using 15 grams of my glycerin. Glycerin, as you all know, is an humectant that helps to hydrate the skin, moisturize, and retain moisture into the skin. After adding the glycerin, I'll place my beaker aside to weigh out my powder ingredients I'll be adding into my water phase. And for my powder ingredients, the first ingredient I will add is my EDTA. EDTA is a chelating agent that helps to, prevent pH jump from your product and stabilize your product for a long period of time. You can use sodium gluconate if you don't have EDTA. Then I will add in some allantoin powder into my container as well. Allantoin is an anti-irritation powder. It helps to soothe the skin. It helps to moisturize the skin as well. After measuring my allantoin, I'm going to pour my EDTA and my allantoin powder into my water, and I'll stir properly together to combine. After thoroughly mixing together, I'll place this beaker aside to weigh out my oil phase ingredients. For my oil phase, I'm going to place another clean beaker on my scale, and then I'll be adding in each of my oil phase ingredients. The first ingredient I will add in is my lotion pro. Lotion pro is an emulsifier that helps to bind our water and oil together, and just like the name, it's very nice in making lotion-like emulsion. So you can use other emulsifier. If you don't have lotion pro, just use an emulsifier that will give you a lotion-like texture, since this is a body lotion. Then I'll be adding in some shea butter into my beaker. I'm using 15 grams of my shea butter. You can use any other butter of your choice if you don't want shea butter, but I love shea butter because shea butter is very good for all skin types, so I love shea butter in my recipe. After adding in my shea butter, I will add in some almond oil into my beaker. I'm using 15 grams of my almond oil. You can use any oil of your choice if you don't want almond oil. Then I will add in some grapeseed oil together with the almond oil. I love grapeseed oil as well. Grapeseed oil is a very nice oil to use, but the grapeseed oil was small, so I had to add in a little bit of my almond oil to complete the recipe. Then I will add in my co-emulsifier, which is my stearic acid. You can use cetyl alcohol if you don't have stearic acid, but stearic acid also make a good co-emulsifier together with the lotion pro, so I love it. And now this is my oil phase and my water phase. The next thing I'll do is I'm going to double boil these two phases on my heat until it is fully dissolved. While my oil phase and my water phase is dissolving, the next thing I will do is I will dissolve my active powder as well. I'm going to place a clean beaker on my scale, then I will add in some propanediol into my beaker. This is 15 grams of my propanediol. I will set this aside. I'll be using the propanediol to dissolve my active. So for my active, I'll get another clean container, place that on my scale, then I will add in some salicylic acid into my container. I am using salicylic acid as one of my active in this recipe. What does salicylic acid does to the skin? Salicylic acid helps to exfoliate the skin. This is an exfoliating product So I choose to use salicylic acid. It helps to exfoliate the skin, it helps to improve your skin pores, it improves your skin tone, it helps with blackheads. If you have pimples, salicylic acid will really help. It helps with skin blemish as well. So I decided to use salicylic acid in this recipe. I'm going to pour in my salicylic acid into my propandiol. So salicylic acid does not dissolve in water or in oil. You need a solvent to dissolve it. So you need solvent like propandiol, propylene glycol, glycerin, IPM to dissolve your salicylic acid. After adding salicylic acid into my propandiol, I will stir together thoroughly to combine, and I will take this to my heat to double boil to dissolve my salicylic acid. Now my oil phase and my water phase is fully heated up and it is dissolved. Just as we do it on this channel now. If you're an OG or formulating, you should know that the next thing is that we pour the oil into the water. So I'm going to pour my oil phase into my water phase, and I will still blend thoroughly together to combine. I'll stick blend my oil and my water together, and it's going to give an emulsion. And this emulsion right now is still very hot, like very hot. So we have to keep this aside, and I'll keep mixing at interval until the emulsion is thick. So this is my salicylic acid and propandiol mixture that I went to dissolve earlier. It is fully dissolved, but it is still hot, so I will set this aside, and then I will check on my emulsion. Now my emulsion is thick. This emulsion actually took a very long time to thicken up. I guess maybe the thickener was too small, which is my stearic acid. So I'll advise you, add to the quantity of your own stearic acid if you want to make this lotion, so that you don't end up having a lotion that is too runny. So this is my salicylic acid that is already dissolved. I'll be adding this into my cream now that my cream is thick and it has cooled down. So I will add that in, and I will stir properly together to combine. And the salicylic acid will actually bring down the pH of this lotion, and this lotion will start looking runny. But don't worry, you're good. This is because salicylic acid have brought down the pH of this lotion, so it is looking runny at this point. But by the time I add in the rest of the other ingredients and we balance the pH, it's going to be okay. So I'm adding in some glycolic acid next. I'm using salicylic acid together with glycolic acid in this lotion, and it was excellent. The two duo are very good. Glycolic acid also works to exfoliate the skin, it speeds up cell turnover, boosts collagen production. Glycolic acid helps to smoothen fine lines. It helps to improve skin tone, fade dark patches on the skin, and hydrate the skin for a more youthful appearance. So glycolic acid is very nice, very nice, trust me. Then I will add in some vitamin E oil into my lotion. After adding the vitamin E oil, I will add in some essential oils. I used 2 essential oils, which was chamomile and bergamot. So you can use other essential oil of your choice. I am not using fragrance oil in this recipe, but you can still use fragrance oil if you like. Then I will add in my Chama Plus preservative into my lotion. After adding all of my cool down ingredients into my lotion, I will stir it together thoroughly to combine, and then I'm still going to stick blend again so that my lotion and all of the ingredients can come together very well. You can see how runny this cream looks. This was because the pH of this cream is very low at this point. So the next thing we do is we check the pH of the cream to know if the pH is good or not. I use glycolic acid and salicylic acid. So the two of the active that I use in this exfoliating body lotion will determine the pH how we put this lotion. So I want to use any pH between 4 to 5. So this time when I checked, the pH was very low. The pH falls on pH 2, which was very, very low. So the next thing I will do is I'm going to raise the pH of my lotion, and to do that I am using some triethanolamine, which is shortly called tea, not your regular tea. Oh. So this is called tea. I'm going to use this to raise the pH of my lotion. So you can also use lye solution to raise the pH of your lotion, but I'm very lazy in making lye solution. I don't like making lye solution because lye solution you have to keep making and keep making. You cannot keep it for a long time. So I prefer this triethanolamine. So now I check the pH again, and the pH is still around 2 to 3, which is still very low. So I will add in more triethanolamine into my cream, and then I will stir together. And if you notice, as I keep increasing the pH of this cream, the cream is coming back again. Like the texture is coming back again. It's not looking runny like before again. So I added in the triethanolamine, then I will check the pH again. So to check pH, you just have to keep checking and keep checking, and you want to make sure it is balanced. It have to be balanced. It's very important. Now the pH of my lotion is between pH 4 to 5, so which is okay. I don't want to raise the pH any further, so I think I am okay with this pH. Then I will add in some color into my lotion just to give it a nice coloring. And salicylic acid and glycolic acid works in a lower pH. So if you're not using a pH strip, if you're using a pH meter, you can use anything from pH 4, pH 4.5, or pH 5 max. The max you can go is pH 5 if you want the actives to, actually work very well. I will stir that color in properly, and then I'll still blend my cream together again to make sure that all of my ingredients are well combined together. And after thoroughly blending together, this is my body lotion. My exfoliating body lotion is ready, and this body lotion is very good. The combination of the salicylic acid and the glycolic acid is so good. I keep telling you people that glycolic acid is very, very good. If you have any product that has glycolic acid, trust me, you're going to love that product. I'm going to get a clean container to store in my body lotion. After storing in my cream in my containers, my exfoliating body lotion is ready. This exfoliating body lotion can be used by tougher skin. If you have a very tough skin, this is the lotion for you. You're going to love it. It's going to help to exfoliate your skin. It will help to improve your skin appearance. It's going to help with body scars, dark spots, and it's going to help to brighten up your skin very well. This lotion is very nice. If you have a sensitive skin, I would advise you don't use this lotion every day. And mind you, this lotion should be used only at night. It is a night cream. Please don't use it during the day because it's very, very active and it will be very sensitive to the sun when you use it during the day. Use it only at night, please. If you have watched this video to this point, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed, and to my returning viewers, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope to see you in my next one.